Good morning and welcome to beautiful Cartagena, Colombia. As you can see behind me, we are gently waking into port and should be on dock soon. Good morning!
We are here in Cartagena.
CC, so we've gotten off the ship, and as you can see, we are ready to go exploring. So today we have lined up a city sights tour with one of the local tourist companies, City Sightseeing Cartagena. We booked it through the ship. However, if you are visiting Cartagena on your own, you can book it either online or through the Department of Tourism. So can't wait to see what we find. After boarding the London-style double-decker bus, we took a short drive from the port to our first stop. Cartagena is a city steeped in history and brimming with charm. We passed through several neighborhoods and around the old fort Castillo de San Felipe de Barajas before reaching the historic walled city. Although the excursion was mainly self-guided, they did include a guided walking tour, which we recommend. The majority of our travel group was Spanish-speaking, but our tour guide Kayla conducted a smaller tour in English for the rest of us. It felt like we stepped back in time as we approached the well-preserved fortifications that once defended this Caribbean gem from pirates and invaders. The towering walls offer stunning views of the city and the sparkling Caribbean Sea beyond. We entered into the city by the majestic clock tower, a symbol of Cartagena's rich colonial past. Here we found ourselves immersed in a maze of narrow cobblestone streets lined with more colorful colonial buildings. We made our way to the San Pedro Claver Church, which is named after the Spanish priest who dedicated his life to helping enslaved Africans. The church's Baroque architecture and serene interior provide a peaceful retreat from the hustle and bustle of the city. As we continued to wander through the streets, we encountered live music, colorful street art, and traditional dance performances. Our next stop was Plaza de Bolivar, which is the heart of the walled city and named after South American liberator Simón Bolívar. This vibrant square is surrounded by historic landmarks, cafes, and street vendors selling local delicacies. Our last stop on the walking portion was the Catedral de Santa Catalina de Alejandría. In the sanctuary, you are surrounded by towering marble columns, sweeping wood beams, and a gold-plated altar that is beautifully preserved. We boarded the next bus that drove around the outside of the walled city. It was getting close to lunchtime and we were ready to eat after all of that walking. Luckily, the mall wasn't far away. Say hi to the people. Hi.
What's up?
So we are currently sitting outside of the
Mall.
Plaza Boca Grande, which is a very big, very air-conditioned mall here in Cartagena.
Key 2 words, air conditioning.
Yes. So if anybody was wondering, the sun is alive and well in Cartagena.
So is the humidity.
Yes, as well as the humidity. So please, please, please drink water. Cartagena is another spot where the water is drinkable. So please drink, indulge, enjoy, put ice in it. You know what I mean.
Drink a lot. If you're a sweater like me, bring you a towel, a rag, something, because you're going to be sweating.
Yeah.
We was out here barely, some, I don't know, 5 minutes. I'm already soaked. So, like, it's humid out here, but yeah, it's just humid. I don't even got no other way, no adjective to sit there and describe it. So
Yeah, for my ladies, bring some wipes, bring a little freshen up if you're a heavy sweater, and find the shade wherever you are. There's plenty of trees here, so you can find it. After cooling off, we boarded the bus to see the rest of enchanting Cartagena. We rode down Avenida San Martin, which is full of shops, restaurants, and even Casino Rio, where you can take a chance with Lady Luck. We passed the Playas de Boca Grande, where many locals and tourists were cooling off in the crystal clear waters. After circling around a few hotels, we ended up in the Castillo Grande neighborhood, where we had sweeping views of Cartagena's modern skyline and bay. We finished at the new convention center and boarded a transfer bus back to the port. Prior to boarding the ship, we were able to enjoy a free visit to Port Oasis Eco Park, featuring animals that are local to the area. We enjoyed peacocks, flamingos, parrots, and even a few monkeys in the trees. Many of the animals are free roaming, so remain cautious when walking through, especially if you have food. There was a gift shop serving Colombian staples such as coffee, liquor, and other mementos to remember your trip. Be sure to get a Colombian coffee from Juan Valdez before leaving.
We just had a long day, hot day, humid day, but it was great. So we definitely went and seen the old town with inside the was it city walls? So that was a good experience. It was a bunch of different artifacts, a bunch of different buildings and architecture that we just seen and we learned about, which was great. We definitely had a awesome time with our tour guide. She was amazing. You can come here and I forget the company, but her name was Kayla. She was awesome.
KEYLA with City Sightseeing Tours of Cartagena. Just be aware, guys, when you are getting off the ship or you're just in Cartagena as a tourist, they are going to ask you to buy stuff, especially the street vendors. So work on your phrases.
Everyone.
No gracias, no lo necesito, whatever you need to say to tell them no thank you. But that's a wrap for us today here in Cartagena. We're about to go get on the Rhapsody of the Seas, as you see behind us. And stay tuned to see where we go up next. We're going to put the card up in
somewhere
this area.
Yep.